So typically with a session, I will start at someone's feet, although not always, because I do have some clients whose feet and ankles are quite sensitive. So it's not a hard and fast rule, but by contacting at the feet, it is a great way to get a sense of the whole of the body. The superficial fascia, all of the fascias connect down into the feet. So I'm just actually going to make that contact here, just kind of along the sides. There's different ways of making this contact, but this is usually how I do it. And just settling into my own system, I'm inviting hers to show me what it's wanting to show me today. And with cranio, especially the biodynamic kind, we don't follow any specific protocols. What we're doing is listening to the priority of each of our client systems. And those definitely vary from person to person, but they can even vary from session, like in the same client, from session to session. So yeah, I can get a pretty good sense of her whole body here actually. And what I'm really noticing is up into her jaw and kind of the right side of her face. So I'm going to move. Typically I would stay here for a little bit longer, but for the sake of this video. Another great contact to make would be contacting at the sacrum, so coming and checking in at the base of the spine. Again, I'm not going to do that here, but that is a pretty classic hold for cranio. Mm-hmm. But I know that this thing is running in the side of her face, so just going to do a basic facial hold, okay, Tessa? Okay. And so I'm going to contact on the side of her face, making a contact along the jawline. And my hands are light, feather-light contact.
So is this treatment for everybody?
I would say most people would benefit from cranio. Yeah, it's so gentle. It can work with people who have got, deep pathologies, disease, injury, post-surgery. It's great for working with mums and babes. Babies respond really well to this work. And it's really non-invasive, as you can tell. She's laying here fully clothed on the table. We don't do any work other than that. And it can be very adaptable. You don't have to be lying down. People with different kind of mobility issues, you can work with them in chairs, babies in car seats, people who maybe have alternative access to how they get around, all of those things.
And is there any condition that will also stop you from doing it to somebody, like let's say after back surgery or a bad accident?
No, I would say those are the times to actually really get people in, because the sooner that a trauma happens, the faster. Oh, she's starting to go into this. I'll just say she's starting to go into this different process here. The body starts to, and some people start to make these small adjustments. So she isn't consciously making this movement, and I'm not moving her. I'm just following with my hands and my perception these gentle movements that she's making, and it's actually something kind of adjusting in the base of her skull at the top of her spine. And there's a lot of heat coming out of this right side of her jaw. Actually, the whole right side of her mouth from that tooth extraction. So getting your hands on people right after traumatic experiences like surgeries, anything that's kind of fresh in the body. The only thing I would say is, if there's any kind of really open wounds or anything on the skin, you wouldn't want to make direct contact with that, but you can still support the body in helping those things to start to resolve. Because really what we're doing here is working with the whole of the body, working foundationally with supporting the nervous system and listening to the health in the body.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're not putting our hands on people and looking for what's wrong. We're here to support what's right. These healthy conditional forces that allow the body to unravel and heal.
And for you, how it is, like after how many treatments can you do a day for you to be able to not feel so tired, or how, I mean, does it affect you in some ways? Or how do you do it?
It's actually kind of invigorating in a way for me. You know, the nature of being neutral and the listening, gentle element of this work. It's not draining and exhausting for me because I'm not doing anything. I'm not exerting any outward force. I'm not manipulating the body in any way.